Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we spent our time exploring Trista some more and also reading through a book. We got introduced to fishing by Kenneth, and we already got a couple of angler points. It works like a point system in this. We don't actually have those fish now, do we? Oh. Green has already been used. Ah. Yeah, under the DLC tab there was all this, and now we have that here. There's the beginner rod. I don't think the fish are anywhere. Attacks crafts can poison enemies, 10% chance. That seems like a very good thing to have on someone who does AoE a lot. Like I'm talking about Gaius here, because I use AoE like every turn with him. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's look at the map. What do we want to do? We have a couple of things to do. We definitely have to go into the main building, and we have to go into the academy. There's a side quest in the student union building, and then there's the library, which I'm going to check out right now. I'm definitely checking that out right now. I can dash. I'm able to dash, so dash. I've been looking through a list of who has books on loan from the library today. Lo and behold, there are an upsettingly high number of overdue books out at the moment. And the award for the highest number of overdue books goes to... our favorite second year, of course. You'd think he'd have learned by now. He'll be getting quite an earful the next time he steps into this library. I don't know who she's talking about. Oh, are you here to read too? There's nothing like spending a free day curled up with a good book. But try to keep it down if that's your plan. You wouldn't want to disturb anyone else. Oh, are you here to read too? There's nothing like spending a free day curled up with a good book. Keep it down though. While the academy is rather famous, it doesn't cater to the wealthy alone. We have students from all walks of life. Unfortunately, it seems our friend from class 5 still needs some education when it comes to library due dates, however. I think she's talking about Bandana Man, but who knows? What is it? Can't you see I'm busy studying? Leave me be. You've got the straightest bag of history, sir. The straightest bag, I dare say. The straightest, the utmost straight back. I usually sit with a straight back, but it's never that straight. Okay. Nothing new there. Which is good. We just read through this yesterday. You wouldn't expect them to get new books overnight, right? I guess. Let's check out the cafeteria and the item shop in here. Item shop. The principal told me you will be investigating the old schoolhouse. Make sure you're well equipped before you head in there. I've got weapons, armor, medicinal supplies, anything you'd expect out of an academy store. Okay, you do have stuff here. Mint, sedative, cures confusion, Imperial Chronicle, relaxant. Nice. Exchange rate is the same as everywhere. Okay, fine. No need to buy anything there. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow. We're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you needed help with looking for a student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So, does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see, so that's how TloH was still... so that's how TloH has this all arranged. Well, accept her request. Sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much! Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't, because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. So, when was the last thing you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking to my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on the way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning, and the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleanup rounds. Main building it is then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It would probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Noteworthy loss started. It seems a lot of this academy's decisions are made by a few directors behind the scenes. I've heard they're all very important people, but I've never had the chance to meet any of them myself. Next time they visit the academy, I'd love for them to try some of my husband's cooking. I wonder what the directors of this academy are like. No matter what they're like, I'm sure they'd love my husband's cooking. Cures faint, hold juice. It's very cheap. Okay, done with the first floor here. Let's now find that notebook and then continue my exploration. Notebook can't be that far off. Fee. Not talking to you. I've got a quest to do. There's important stuff. Art rooms. It's not where she would have gone. The resting areas are here. So maybe she sat down. Placed it in a pot. There it is. That should be it. But I should check inside just to be sure. Rean picked up the student notebook and checked the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. She gave really good directions. She gave extremely good directions. That's a longer route than I could walk if I went out the right here. It would be faster to go at the right here. Proper grammar. Use it. Rarely. Colette! Took me approximately 50 seconds to find your notebook. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it out just to be sure? Thanks. Handed over Colette's student notebook. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would shoot my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Rean. I'm sorry. I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. But by the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. The sofas on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That would make sense. A lot of the boys use their pant pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different from the guys', but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right! I had no idea this was even here! There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these! Thanks for the tip, that should solve all my pocket problems! Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really does make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Received silver chain. An accessory. Hold on, I couldn't possibly... Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Rean. A noteworthy loss completed. That was easy. Thank you so much for finding it for me. Now that that's off my mind, I just realized how hungry I was. Guess it's time for some sweets. Time for some sweets. Alright, what is that gonna be about? No. Silver chain boosts defense. Nice. A chain-stitched bracelet blessed with the power of Idios. I'm starting to now. Hey, chef. A lot of people think their free days are for relaxing, but it's easy to end up using more energy than you normally would. Make sure you eat something that'll keep you going through the day. I've got some coffee with me. A lot of people think their free days are for relaxing, but it's easy to end up using more energy than you normally would. Make sure you eat something that'll keep you going throughout the day. Gotta be honest, during a work day, I use way more energy than I would during a free day, because, you know, I've been playing for like 5 hours of this game already today, so yeah. No, 5 hours is a little. That's a long shot. I haven't played 5 hours just yet. Like 3 maybe. Episodes are shorter than I'm used to. Noble exclusive salon. Not going there. I really don't like how I get stuck on everything. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. Writing novels and short stories together would be a lot of fun too. Maybe this really is the club for me. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. The club sounds like it might be an enjoyable time, so I should maybe join. Based on what I've seen, she's very well educated and has a real way with words. I'm sure we'll enjoy our time together in this club. Now I just need to drag her into the wonderful world of passionate young men with glasses. So, Emma, what kinds of books do you like? How about books about hot, passionate friendships between beautiful boys with glasses? What does this have to do with literature? Nice. Nice. Off to a good start. Gone fishing, Kenneth. Of course. What's this chess room? Right. The chess club has always been kind of a hangout spot for upper class students. As you might expect, they're not exactly friendly if you don't have the pedigree they do. People wanted to play, but they were sick of the nobles' snobbishness. But each time we got crushed by the nobles, more of our members left, so now the club is just me. I just can't win against the upper class students. Guess I can't do anything now but sit back, relax, and hope some savior shows up and turns things around. Sorry, that savior is not gonna be me, but I know just a guy. A friend of mine is very good at chess, but you know, I'm not gonna be able to bring him to do that. Fidelio. So before we start, I have one important question for you. What kind of pictures do you want to take here, Rex? Pictures of cute girls, of course. Like, I want to spend my summer snapping perfect pics of swimsuit-clad babes. What more could a guy ask for? I fear for this club's future. I guess this counts as being passionate about photography. Technically, it doesn't exactly put me at ease, though. If I'm gonna be taking pics at all, I want them to be of girls, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what I know what you're saying. Hey. This appears to be an unused room. TloH. TloH. Hello, Rean. Did you have a chance to look over the requests I sent to your dorm? I did. I'm in the middle of doing them right now. Hopefully this will help take some of the weight off of your shoulders. It's a really big help. We got so many of them that there's no way we could handle them all on our own. It might be tough, but good luck. We receive a lot of those requests nearly every day. I'm really glad that you offered to help us out. We really needed that. I know for a fact that it's a lot of hard work, but good luck. You've got a lot of trophies. You've got any more requests I could, you know, work on? No? Maybe? Complete your student council stuff. So, there's another in the gymnasium. I could interact with Laura. I cannot interact with Eliza during the day. Huh. Fair enough. Fair enough. Laura is extremely... I very much enjoy Laura as a combatant because of her suction skill. It's been extremely powerful that one time I got a chance of using it, or those couple of times I got a chance of using it. And I do want to, you know, fight with her, but I don't know how good linking is just yet. Are you gonna tell me anything I am not allowed to do yet because I didn't accept the quest properly? The doors to the old schoolhouse are locked. Fair enough. I guess at this point I would have gotten that shudder down my spine as well, where he drew his sword suddenly because he felt an ominous presence. But oh well, that's that. Fee. The shade here is nice. Might be good for napping. Place might be good for napping. I like it. You are dedicated. A dedicated napper. Why, hello, little worm. What brings you here? You're not planning on snagging on these plants, are you? They're growing up nicely, so I'm afraid you'll have to dine somewhere else. And I know just where. There's an angler man right next to me, and he's gonna use you as bait. Did she just grab that with her bare hands? Tip back into the ground, you go, little worm. And now she's burying it. That's not how you take care of a worm. Definitely isn't. Oh, hey, you didn't waste much time stopping by, did you? Once you're hooked on fishing, come see me. You've got the points, I've got the cool stuff. We'll make some trades. TR Bomb, EP Charge, Sword Tail Badge, HP plus 100, 25% additional accuracy, and 3 speed. A badge with a picture of a sword tail on it, part of a set. And mute. Attacks crafts can mute enemies. Nice. Nice. It's another sword tail, isn't it? Can you give me some bait? I would appreciate it.
Caught one.
CP recovered by 5.
Huh.
Oh, that's a crab. That's crab.
Caught one.
Okay, new catch, 15 points for new catch. We got a gray crab. We get an additional point for its size and 5 points for the catch itself. 2 chitinous shells. And 10 CP recovery. I'm at max CP already. And got one.
Not bad.
That's small.
Huh.
There's so many crabs in this one.
Caught one.
1 point for the size. I don't get particularly many points, do I? Not without bait.
Caught one.
Alright, that was the last one. There aren't any fish here. Huh. Kenneth is gonna hate that. Let me have one of these. Cool. Dex up as well. Is that plus 25 dex? Nice. Am I gonna take one or two? I guess I'm gonna take one here and one of the mutes. We are gonna... What is that? Ah, he's looking at the fishing spot. We don't want for that to be a thing. Equip you with the silver chain as well. And then in terms of orbments, you are going to equip a mute. Or no, you're gonna equip poison. Who equips mute? You can't equip mute here. We're gonna find a good use for that course. I'm sure. I am sure. Alright, for the moment I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. And until then, toodles!